Hey guys, it's me Nasty Jack, just hanging out in the bathroom writing this intro as I'm taking the biggest Olay dump of my life. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed the first chapter of my newest book 2069, nice. It was such an original idea. Anyway, yeah, I guess I also just wanted to give a shout out to my mama for baking some cookies with laxative in them so that I can get my bowels moving more regularly because I've been constipated for like at least 4 weeks. Ugh. Phew. Aha. Amen. Alrighty. Well, enough of me yammering about how cool my mama is. Let's get to the dang thing. Here we go. 2069. Chapter 2. The Girl with the Pin. Written and narrated by Nasty Jack. Sethy Kang did a backflip onto his hoverboard and was like, "Alright, Mr. Nasty Jack, my good fellow, let's go my dude." Then I stepped onto my hoverboard, but it immediately flew out from underneath me. Ouchie. Seth the sexy boy snapped his fingers and the hoverboard floated back to me just like a little Olay puppy. Oh. I tried at least like 69, nice, times until I could confidently ride my hoverboard at the same level as Tony Hawk. I looked to my right. Wait, where did Seth Jr. go? Then I looked to my left. He was standing right there picking his nose like the cool boy he was. Oh. Whoops, I didn't see you there. Yeah, it's okay my dude, he responded. You ready to zoom? Huh. I responded. What do you mean by zoom? That's the new phrase that all the kiddos are using these days for doing just about anything cool. Wanna hang with your friends? Let's zoom. Wanna go to Burger King 5000? Let's zoom. Wanna play Halo 16? Let's zoom. Okay, I responded. Just shut up. Let's zoom. The two of us rode off to the west towards 6969 Cool Street. All the while Mr. Seth Minturn Jr. was doing 360 no-scopes and Benihana Christ errors like it was his job. I tried to copy him, but all I could do was a 900 dark side to a double backflip indie grab. Ugh. So annoying. Anyway, after about 8 hours we were approaching our destination. It took us so long to get there because we stopped a lot because I wanted to try all the cool new future things like ice cream, and water fountains, and public park benches, and loitering around homeless people. Wow, it was so cool and so futuristic. As we were approaching, Seth Beth the Meth Gat Feth boy lifted up his arm to look at his watch. A hologram of a map of the city popped up and he was like, "Hey my guy, we're just about there." We both looked down the street and were instantly hyped. "Oh my gosh," I said aloud. It was a Poke Center. Holy cow, I don't know who this evil thief guy is, but he really knows how to treat the people that are investigating his antics. We glided toward the entrance of the Poke Center and then slapped each other's thick booty cheeks as we dismounted. "Okay," said Sethy boy. "This is it. This is 6969 Cool Street. Let's go." "Hey, what do we do with our hoverboards?" I asked. "Won't someone steal them if we leave them out?" "Nah fam. It's all yummy," responded Seth Minturn Jr. "Check this out." Just then he snapped his fingers and a random robot came out of nowhere and picked up the hoverboards and then ran off into the distance. "Oh wow, that's actually pretty neat," I said. "Okay boomer," responded the junior version of Seth Minturn. "Grr," I whispered beneath my breath. I was hoping after 50 years that saying had died off. Ugh. "Anyway," I said. "Should we go inside?" "Sure thing, Mr. Nasty the Jack, the nasty boy, the Jack boy," said Seth. "You lead the way. You are the detective after all." "Ah, dang, you are correct," I said. "Nice observation. You might make a good detective one day too, lol." The two of us strode through the front door as it whooshed open just like it does in the video games when you're going to heal your Pokemon. I looked around the room that was before me. Wow, there were so many people and robots and dogs in there, and they were all buying some 66666 Pokemon merch. As I looked more closely, I realized I didn't recognize any of the Pokemon that were in the store. Dang, what generation are the Pokemon games on now? I asked Smithy Boy. I think it's like Gen 69, nice. Dang, I responded. No wonder I don't recognize any of these bad boys. They're still pretty cool though. Just then a woman walked up to us and looked us in the eyes. She had blue hair and wore a black leather jacket that had a few pins on it. I looked closely and noticed that one of the pins had the coolest on it. Ad break time. Hello, my nasties. Holy wow, aren't you enjoying this brand new audio boom that takes place 50 years in the future? Like wow, it's so cool. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for all your support over the past year of me producing not just one, not just two, not just three, but now 4 audio booms. Wow, I'm so prolific and everything I produce is like seriously god tier. Anyway, let's get to today's nasty tip. Today's nasty tip is this. Whenever you get done taking a freaking huge dump in a public restroom, be sure to shout Yauchi Mama from the top of your lungs to inform people that you have finished plopping your poop into that nasty toilet water. Then you can proceed to flush your gooey brown business down the drain. Okay, thanks for sticking around during this break. Now let's get back to the show. I saw the coolest pin on her dank as blaze on 320 jacket. Gasp, I said aloud. Shush. She responded. Come with me. She motioned her hand in the direction she was walking. Seth and I glanced at each other and then followed her. There was a kids' jungle gym area toward the back that we walked into. Excuse me ma'am, I said. But the sign here says this area is only for ages 5 to 12. I'm not totally sure what my age is, but I was frozen for the past 50 years, so I'm probably somewhere between the age of 70 to 80 years old. I don't think I'm allowed in there. Shush. She responded. She grabbed me by the collar of my shirt and pulled me inside of one of the tubes that was part of the jungle gym. We crawled around until we found a small open area that was like 5 feet by 5 feet. Okay, she said. We can talk here. My name is T-Swizzle. I worked for the man who stole the only red box edition of Pokemon Master Trainer left in the world. He told me you would be coming. Smithy Boy and I glanced at each other concerningly. T-Swizzle kept talking. He told me that the police department had put the man on the case that was older but definitely not wiser than he looked. She glanced at me but then continued. He also said you guys would never be able to catch him. He's too cool and sexy and smart and too much of a professional thief for the likes of you guys. Just then a little chubby kid crawled into the same area that we were in and stopped in his tracks. He stared at us, unsure of what he should do. Then T-Swizzle slapped the kid in his chubby cheeks and was like, beat it kid. This is cool kids club and you're not allowed in. Then the kid started crying like this, boo-hoo wah 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 wah, and turned around and crawled back the other direction. Ugh, said T-Swizzle. Anyway, the reason the man I'm working for told me to meet you here is to give you your next clue. She then stuck her hand in the pocket of her jacket and produced a small disc that was like the size of a quarter with the coolest on it. Here, she said, as she put the disc in my hand. With that she started to crawl out of the jungle gym but crop dusted us on her way out. Moses, she was so cool. I looked over at Smith the Death Boy. Here, give it to me, he said. I handed him the disc and he inserted it into his wristwatch. A hologram popped up and I gasped like this. Hua 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 hua. In the hologram was a figure. But not just any figure. It was me. I was the figure.